Proudly sponsored by SellHard.co.za and African Billionaire Events Management. Welcome to SellHard Western Cape. I'm your host, George Morales, and today our auditions continue, and this is exactly what happened.
Introduce yourself to us, Portia.
Introduce myself. My name is Portia and I'm 28 years old. So I'm working in a call center. And
What do you sell?
I'm selling benefits.
You need to sell yourself. You need to have a chat with us.
Okay, let's wrap up. Mark?
It's a no for
Yes
me.
or no?
It's a no from me.
Trace?
It's a yes from me.
That's a no from me. Sorry.
You can't do that.
Why can't you?
She's got 3 children.
No, come on.
Did you made it?
No, unfortunately not.
Whoever can give us the best. You know, salespeople are crazy by nature. So I think the crazier, the better. So if I can find 20 guys that can actually just entertain the crowd and just take it to another level, I'll be happy with everybody taking part in the show.
I want to say something, but I can't camera. Okay, see, you're hot.
You got that on camera, eh?
That's why I'm entering this competition is through you guys, because you're going to help me reach my long-term goal. That is getting proper sales training from sales gurus like yourself. So the part
Trace is one of the best sales gurus in the country.
Yeah, but you didn't say on YouTube. See, what does he know about sales?
But now you have a problem with the panel.
I think we need to swap now. You have to wait. And now I think we got to swap now.
Listen.
We got to swap. Okay, guys, let's wrap it up. I think that's Mark.
Definitely a yes, man. I
Tracy?
think you're great.
2 out of 10 yes.
Yes.
Let's go.
Hey man, how did it go? We were
No, man. Seriously, to tell you the truth, it was not what I expected. It was like doing a normal sales speech at work on my phone.
Hello, Charles. We're happy to see you here.
I'm delighted to be here too.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Charles Tony. I'm 28 years old. I'm originally from Limpopo province. I'm a social entrepreneur. I consider myself an up-and-coming sales guru because I'm very persuasive. I have excellent communication skills. I'm very dynamic. I'm a very motivated person. I'm very inspired. I'm a kind of a guy that can come up in a room and lighten it up. You know, I have positive energy. In all my entire life, it's been from one adversity up to the other, but no matter how many times I go down, I always find my way up. At the moment, I'm working for an NGO called Dream Worker. It's a non-profit organization that helps unemployed people find work, so I'm doing marketing and research.
Why do you want to be on this reality show?
You know, for me, this is going to be a turning point in my life. You know, I want to be in the show because I want to network with great people, I mean, such as you, and I've seen the opportunities of starting a new company, of which I'm an entrepreneur. I've got a lot of skills, and I see a perfect shortcut for me to realize my dream of being a partner in a company, and that's one of the reasons why I want to be in the show. Of course, the trip to Istanbul is too.
So Charles, let us know, how did it go with the judges?
Well, it went exceedingly and abundantly very well. I mean, I knew that the moment that I stepped in, I'm not gonna give them an option.
When we come back, you're gonna see more contestants trying to win the auditions for SellHard Western Cape. We'll be right back.
This is Jimmy. Jimmy's keel approach out to canal water. We do outside functions. There you've got your summits. Wow.
I have a feeling that I should have worn a lucid dress. To bring your personality and your confidence and that spark to the table, because that's what's going to sell you and that product at the end of the day, because people buy in to you as well as whatever product you're trying to sell them. So if you come out with the right attitude and the chutzpah, can I say?
What does that word mean?
Chutzpah.
Chutzpah, what's that word mean?
Chutzpah is like the drive, the
What language? In what language?
I don't know. Maybe I made it up. I'm going to hashtag start a
Okay,
trend.
you got a hashtag. Good stuff.
Hashtag start a
SellHard
trend.
Western Cape. Hashtag SellHard WC. Hashtag
Chutzpah. Introduce yourself. Tell us what you do.
Okay, well, my name's Jackie. I'm 33. I work for Sun International. Before I go any further, I just want to ask, Mupini, where are you staying in Cape Town while you're here?
15 and Orange.
And how do you like it there?
Very nice hotel.
Have you ever thought of maybe trying the best breakfast in Cape Town?
Well, if you're inviting me, I should look at it, yeah.
I would love to have you come to the Table Bay. I won't do it now, afterwards I'll give you our brochure, because I'm based at the Table Bay Hotel. If you haven't stayed there, you can even see out, you should go check out.
Well, let me have
What do you do at the
brochure.
Table Bay Hotel?
I'm a key account sales manager. I look after group sales, and my portfolio is the Western Cape, so I look after corporates, mostly group sales and conferencing. But not just the Table Bay, I work for Sun International, so Sun City, Grand West, Fisher & Son, all of our properties under Sun Int.
Well, I do need a bit of a holiday.
We're all feeling a bit tired. Hard lately, have we? It's been tiring judging these people.
Oh, you guys have come to the right place. I'm glad I bought a brochure.
Why would you want to take part in this competition?
Well, I was intrigued when I heard about it because I want to push myself. And I didn't know if there was going to be, sorry if this is going to sound gender biased, but I didn't know if there was going to be enough women in this contest. Because when you think about sales, you think about guys. And I just wanted to prove that chicks can do it too. We can do it. And at the end of the day, I don't want to be slaving away for a boss. I read your story, I'm inspired, I'm like totally in awe. I actually want to get your book and just read it in full.
You can get a copy when you leave. Just make sure she gets a copy.
Question was just a little bit more about sales. What is it that you love about selling?
My kind of selling, I'm not like your average salesperson. I find I believe in integrity and I'm more of an honest relationship selling kind of person.
You see, we had a whole debate earlier. So you don't believe in telling little lies or little films. Straight down,
No.
honest.
Can we wrap it up? Mubin, you want to go first?
It's a definite yes.
Mark?
It's a definite yes from me.
Grace?
Thank you.
Well, Sun City does look pretty good. I'm joking.
Thanks, Tracy. Give me a chance. I'll check it out.
We'll chat after the No.
Close the deal. Close the deal.
No, I'm just joking. No, I think that you came in and you presented yourself really well, and yeah, so it's a definite yes from me.
Thank you.
It's a definite yes for me too.
4 yeses.
Well, I just walked in there and I asked them, well, I actually asked Mubin, because I know he's from Joburg, which hotel he's staying at, because I am a sales manager at a hotel group. And I asked him why he wasn't staying at our hotel, and I invited him for breakfast.
So Dean, let us know, how was the interview with the judges?
It was nerve-wracking, you know, you're being judged by four people who you know, you respect their opinion, you get a bit nervous and jotty, but I think I handled it. I think I handled it.
What do you think of the feedback that they gave you?
They are right.
Hi there, what's your name?
Dean Almeida.
D?
Almeida.
Almeida.
Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit about yourself. What do you do?
As a profession, I study psychology. I use psychology and its skills in sales skills. I've tried a little bit of training in the call center industry. And I serve a lot of functions in the sporting industry, sporting codes. I'm a middleweight South African boxer, so
Ah.
I serve as a public relations for South African Deaf Rugby.
You didn't give the guy last night a black eye because we had a guy.
No, man, are we gonna?
I saw that. No.
You box in the ring, not in the pub.
Yeah, no, that's.
No, he's middleweight. That's like what's allowed.
Well, the mental understanding a person's mentality is, you know, a person's buying signals, I think, is the first and foremost. Really just understand people. If you understand people, you understand why they buy.
You're not a textbook salesperson. What do you think makes a good salesperson?
Yeah, too much. You know, it really takes something else. It's all about relationships, I think. You take a lot. You're almost like you're in this industry, I suppose. You know, you take a lot of shots and you can't deliver many. You know, it's really holding your tongue.
Boxing for shots.
Yeah.
You mean shots or you mean shots? Because the first guy that came here took a couple of shots.
Yeah, well, he was
After a couple of shots.
After a couple of shots.
Yes.
He took a few shots. Then you've got a very dry, like, I don't know. I'm still.
You're just not energetic.
You're saying the right things, and you've got a dry, sort of a dry personality. I don't know if I could say that. Yeah, it's very.
as well.
Hey?
You can up the pitch a
Can
little
you
bit.
up the pitch a little bit?
Animated touch.
Show us something. Show us
Animate a
something.
little bit.
Hey, show us something.
Well, I could Katy Perry, I could break down like Lord herself, but it's yeah. No.
I feel doing great. You know, I saw myself, and if you got half a brain in your head, you're always gonna say yes to me.
What do you expect of a reality show?
After a reality show, I expect to be a star. You know, so I set the bar high for myself.
How are you?
Good and you?
Very good.
Good.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Evan Hill.
Evan Hill.
That's correct.
Welcome, Evan Hill.
Thank you.
Tell us a bit about yourself.
As you can hear from my accent, I'm American. Immigrated to this country in 2000. My family moved here for sort of an extension of an NGO that they were already running in the United States and other places in the world.
What kind of hours would you put in a day?
Well, look, I have to source my own leads. So obviously I look for other advertisers in competing publications, or I see things on TV, or, you know, it's obviously knowing your market and researching, you know, who's currently marketing at the moment. From there, 8:30 to 5:30.
What do you think are some of the best closing techniques out there?
Look, it's all about gauging the interest of your client. So if this guy says to you, yeah, no, I'll look at it, like the typical objection, send me an email, you didn't sell him enough, and you can't close him now on that phone call because your opening wasn't good enough. So closing, it all has to do with how much you develop that interest in the beginning of the phone call.
You can see that he's been textbook trained. And that's what I want to see if you're natural, because everything you're saying is textbook stuff. You definitely read all the books completely. I can see that. And I think Mubin can pick that up as well. You've definitely been trained to the T. But are you a natural?
What I would answer that question is I've been picking up girls in bars for years.
But I'll tell you what. Okay, here we go.
That's a good answer.
How would you pick up Tracy?
She's already in a relationship.
It's done his research.
I love this. But let's say she was single. Let's say she was single.
Well, I mean, obviously it's first complimenting, you know, so you gotta compliment her first of all, that gets you in the door, but then you don't want to be just like everybody else, you know, because if she's a beautiful girl, I come up to her and say, well, you have beautiful eyes, she's gonna be like, okay, thanks. So I would do something slightly different, you know, if she's standing at the bar next to me, I'm standing there, Sally? I love it. She's gonna no, it's Sally, it's you. I've seen you years. She's gonna no, that's not my name. And what do you mean? I'll say, oh, sorry, you look like this girl that, you know, I had a thing with her, I never phoned back. So sorry. I really felt bad. I'm sorry, it's not you. I apologize. You look just like her. And now she's gonna think in her head that there's some girl out there that looks exactly like her that I rejected years ago.
Oh, you're a killer. I don't want to give away all my secrets, you know, because then the rest of the girls out there, then they get a little bit, they know about me, and then it's not going to work anymore, you know. But yeah, I did try to pick her up. They asked me to, you know, so I think I did well.
That was a good move, man. Congratulations and welcome to the show.
Through your generous contributions and fundraising, we have raised thousands of rands which go to supporting long-term sustainable change in many of our educational institutions. Today, members of our program, together with our business partners, are with the Save SA crew to visit schools in the community in order to see how the money is being spent. Visiting these schools to see how the money is being spent is tremendously inspiring. It's also very reassuring to see that your support is getting right into the heart of the communities, making a vast difference to people's lives.
So I can go to school. So I have books to read. So that I have opportunities.
So I can teach. So that my community will be stronger.
So that we can have the future we dream of.
On behalf of Save SA, our business partners, and the children who need your help, thank you.
Thank you.
Dankie. Thank you. Enkosi. I love Save SA.
Welcome, Luma.
What do you do for a living, Luma?
I'm selling shoes for Green Cross.
For? Green Cross.
I've never worn Green Cross in my life. Sell me a pair very quickly.
Green Cross shoes are made specifically for the company. They're all about the comfort shoes.
So basically what you're trying to say in a sentence, you're walking on air.
It's all about that. And it's like Green Cross shoes give you more power to give you more effort to your feet.
Well, you're a good Green Cross advert, just the motion.
But they're not the best looking shoes. So I mean, you have to accept that if you're going to have comfort, you're not necessarily going to have style.
We're right now with Live Wired. He just finished his interviews with the judges. How do you feel, man?
I feel ecstatic. Thank you very much. You know, it was an honor, it was a privilege for me to be here today, you know.
Okay, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is, birth name is Oliver Minengu, you know, aka Live Wire.
Live Wire, why do you call yourself Live Wire?
Yeah, well, it's basically, you know, Live Wire being who I am, you know. I put the spark there, you know. I'm one of those dudes that can sell ice cream in the desert as well, you know what I'm saying?
What do you do for a living, Mr. Live Wire?
What I do for a living? I'm lifting, man, you know. I'm an entrepreneur, man. I sell my food to the vision of calling, you know what I'm saying?
Entrepreneur, that's your game, Ruby.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm a bright idea of mine, and I speak more than 5 languages as well, you know.
You speak 5 languages?
Yeah.
What do you sell again?
I sell fruit and veg, you know, oranges, potatoes, carrots.
And what makes you very different from any other guy selling fruit
The
and
way I
veg?
do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to share that with us?
I've got my punchlines I use, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I do my thing.
Give us one or two.
I see the moon of favor and I see the moon and never schooner. You know, I got something that I always say to the people when they come park the cars or they on the red robots. I tell them that, ladies and gentlemen, if you can't take time out to plant a tree in aid of fighting global warming, at least buy some fruit.
I love that. So selling yourself is not a problem, because if you can sell fruit, that's a very, very daily commodity that everybody's selling. And if you could do it with such charisma, selling yourself is not going to be a problem for you, would it?
It wouldn't be.
Sell yourself. I'm listening.
If I could sell myself, let me get back down history of where my selling technique comes from, ladies and gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? I used to work for one of the top 300 companies up in South Africa, you know. It used to be a other investment company called Flexi Club, you know. I worked there for less than a year, but I was already awarded as top consultant for 3 months consecutively. You know, so I used to deal with the big guns as well, you know. I used to sell investments at the value of 300,000, 500,000, the least I sold was 90,000, you know. So selling myself depends on how I sell myself, on what basis I'm being sold, you know. So you can sell yourself just to make the money, you can sell yourself on the passion that you have, you know, what it takes to sell yourself.
So what's your passion?
My passion? My family, man. My friends, my loved ones, those I trusted mine and go. It is Imperial Majesty King Selassie, you know. God first, everything after, you know. Even if I don't make it, if I do, I know what I stand for. I don't have to rearrange myself. Just right there, I sold myself to you.
Irie man.
I like that, you know, to rearrange yourself. It's quite profound.
Mr. Livewire, you're quite an interesting
You know,
character.
Livewire, my name is Oliver, sir. So when you take away the O, you take away the R, you get live.
And where does the wire come from?
My birthplace, Oshakati Shanangomis, that is in Southwest Africa, Namibia.
Okay.
Namibia Windhoek, yeah. My dad is Oshiwambo, my mother is South African, so I speak Oshiwambo. I speak English. I got Afrikaans, no problem with that.
That's right.
I've got Sotho and I've got Tswana as well, you know what I'm saying? So we to tackle any type of people that come forth in anything I have to sell to them, you know what I'm saying? Language barrier, sorry, you ain't no problem for me.
So you say that you came from Namibia and
Yeah.
all of that. What brought you to Cape Town, to the big city?
I brought me to Cape Town, you know. Raised by grandma and grandpa because I'm an you know. I'm one of those dudes that were told to go to school, you know. I did my thing, but when my school books had to be in time, it had to be in time. You know, I'm matriculated in 2005 at Clean Ohio, which is in Spain. You know what I'm saying? I've got a driver's license. I don't own a car. You know, but what I own is what I have. You know, my charisma, my talent, and my oomph. You know, I want to be someone like nobody wants to be at the back. Nobody wants to be, you know, left behind. Nobody wants to be seen with an ugly woman. Nobody wants to see
Everybody wants to be seen with
Give me the association between money and woman quickly. What's the association there? Because I have a little chat I have with my nephew where we talk about that, but I just want to hear your viewpoint. You want to shoot quickly?
In a nutshell, woman is value.
Woman is value.
This the woman, this the nation. If you uplift a woman, you feed the nation.
Yeah.
So for me to go into car sales, I'll go into car sales as an opportunity for me, but you know, this is for me right now. Play hard, work hard, you know.
So Livewire, why do you want to enter this competition?
Why do I want to enter?
Why do you want to be? Is it to be on TV? Do you have, you know, what do you want to get out of it?
To be very honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, to create a life for myself and others first and foremost. You know, we need to be someone in life. You know? It's not about the glitz and the glam. When the camera goes off with the light shot off, you'll be a mortal person again. It's just the change that you bring, you know. You can have the cash, but what are you going to do with it? How are you going to implement it? You're going to be just in the sky high and think that you're rolling with the big dogs, you can't eat with the savages no more. I don't work like that. For me, it's always to make a change. You know, if I could be a motivational speaker or sell cars, I'll do that. But if this is an opportunity for me to push through what I feel belongs to me, they say in life, as a thing, you know, you have to get the car, the work, and the position, your blessing and purpose. Maybe this might be it. You never know.
You need to get this guy on stage with us. With Robert Sharma or James Clyde or someone serious. You need to get this guy on stage.
And I tell you what, I've seen the biggest people in the business talk.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're obviously not an international speaker or anything of that sort. So I obviously take videos of international speakers, I look at them and I say, okay, that guy can work. And I promise you, looking at you and the way you speak, impromptu, I'd put you on stage
anytime.
Because
I promise you.
And I tell you why I would do it and what inspires me about you. You've got your why right. You see, if your why is to make money, you'll be broke forever. But if your why is something greater than money, you will always be successful. And you've got that right. So for me, if you had to ask me, where do I see you in 5 years' time? I'd probably see you wherever your goals want to be, whether it's that BMW or wherever you want to school your kid.
I see you sitting here. I see you sitting here next to us in 5 years' time.
Could well be.
Okay, can we wrap this up? Mark? Yes or no?
I say yes.
Trace?
Absolutely, 110% yes.
Mubin, I know what you're thinking.
He's left me speechless, what can I say?
Yes, yes from you too. Mr. Livewire?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, I just finished my audition, and yeah, I made it. As you can see, this is what you receive, that you made it. I'm looking forward to it, and yeah, all the great things more.
If I say CTICC in Cape Town, am I being redundant?
You can't see any Britney Spears.
Action. When we come back, no, it's time.
I'm not doing a Britney.
We have, okay, hold on.
You need chutzpah or nice chutzpah?
Okay.
I'm still like Mrs. Africa.
Bring your chutzpah, people.
Well, that's a wrap. I hope that you guys enjoy the show. Next week on SellHard Western Cape, you will meet our top contestants and their life stories. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Louis Fortune and welcome to Louis Takeaways. But today you will have a good boerewors roll.
My name is Ziad Hattas. I am 33 years old.
Hi, I'm Danford Africa, 26 years old from Wellington in the Western Cape.
Hi, my name is Ricardo Litago. We are at Elsie's High on the corner of Francie van Zyl and Halt Road.
Hi there, I'm Lionel Luttering. I'm coming from Elsis River. I was born and bred in a place called Salborough.
Hi, Assalamu alaikum. I am Khairia Fredericks.
Hi, I'm Luana Schoenfeld. Okay, well, it was with the Diabetes Association.
Hello, I'm Tato Theodore Libelo.
No, you can't. I'm on TV. You can't come now. I'm gonna get you a tie as well. You'll need a tie.
Proudly sponsored by SellHard.co.za and African Billionaire Events Management.